First up, I'm going to take my Bella bronzer and my Glow Illuminator, and I'm going to swirl in my blush and bronzer brush, and I'm going to apply that underneath my makeup. I'm going to do that because it gives me a really gorgeous glow, and it kind of helps just meld together all of the discoloration I have, and I like the glow. I'm just going to jump right in and add my contour up on my forehead, underneath my cheekbones, along my jaw, and underneath my chin to add dimension and to kind of frame out my face. All right, so next I'm going to come in and just do a little bit of color correcting or camo concealing. I'm just going to grab the other end of this brush here and pick up some of that shade, and I'm going to just apply it directly on the areas that I have the most discoloration. My eyelids, a little bit underneath my eye, where it's a little bit kind of purpley color. And I'll do the other side, and any other spots that just have a little bit of discoloration that I need to color correct before I put on my main highlight or foundation shade. Now I'm going to come in with a pop of brightness or my accent shade, and I'm going to just put that on with my finger. I'm going to tap a little bit. I'm going to put some up here, right in between my brows and above my nose here, kind of like in this little triangle. I'm going to put a little bit down my nose, and then a little on the inside of my eye where it gets a little darkness. It needs a little pop of bright. There we go. And then I'm going to come down and put it underneath my eye, but not directly under my eye, only because I've got some eye issues. I've got these deeper bag lines, and so if I put my brightener right on top of it, it just kind of pulls forward that puffiness or that excess baggage that I have. So I like to put it underneath, and I'll pull that forward instead. Okay, now I'm just going to take my main highlight or foundation shade that's a little bit, about a shade darker than my normal skin tone, and I'm just going to put that anywhere else I might need a little extra coverage. So I don't need to put it over here where I already brightened. I don't need to put it on top of my contour shade where I've already added shading. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to kind of strategically come in and place my main shade next. So as you can see, I didn't really add a whole lot of that main shade. So really by using our 3D foundation, getting color matched, getting a 3-shade system really works for women our age. I do. I'm 54, and this seems to be the best system for me. Instead of just one bottle of makeup, this 3 foundation shade or highlights, like we call them, really works great. And then of course adding a contour. So now I'm going to take that same brush, and I'm just going to finish blending in seamlessly the different shades to create my 3D foundation. Okay, that's it. My 3D foundation is on. Now I get to do a pop of color. And this is where today I wanted to do my eyes really fun and have fun with that. I just have some regular mascara on and then a pop of really bright rosy red. So I'm going to do 2 different lip and cheek shades mixed together. This one here is one of our satin, or I would say it's more of a matte shade. And this is one of our glossy shades. So I'm going to use these 2 together, put them on my cheeks and on my lips. That looked scary, right? But look at how that beautifully blended out. Of course, on my lips, I want it to be much more vibrant. All right, let's do some eyeshadow. All right, I like to let Okay, I like to start with a nice neutral shade like this one here called Cupcake, and I'm going to just apply that on my lid with the fluffy end of this eyeshadow brush and all the way up underneath my brow. Now I'm going to come in with like a mid-tone shade. It's still a nice matte, and I'm just going to place that right on the outside corner into my, kind of in the crease of my eye, but also maybe just a little bit above. That's a great tip if you have hooded eyes. Go ahead and place this mid-tone shade right above the crease, not just in the crease, so that you can expand your eyelid. Now I'm going to come in with a really fun accent shade and pick that up with the other end of this brush, tap it off, and I'm just going to place by pressing this darker shade right in this outside corner of my eyelid, like that. Now I'm just coming in on the outside and I'm just pulling that in just a bit into the crease. Then we're going to go ahead and flip the brush over, and I need to hold my eye a little bit gently taut, and I'm going to just marry those colors together, soften them up a bit. Whatever's left on the end of your brush when you do your outer corner here, you can pull a little bit of that underneath just to give a little shadow, a little smudging underneath your lower lashes. For a little pop of shimmer, I told you I was going to go kind of fun with my eyes today. I'm going to pick up one of our shimmer shades and just tap it with my finger right at the highest part of my eye, right there in the center. Just press that on, and it'll give you just a little shimmer and pull forward your eyes and make them look even bigger. Now, if I got messy or had any fallout from my eyeshadow, I can pick up just a little bit of that brightener shade that I had used, and I'm going to come in just kind of out here and just clean up any fallout and just give a little brightening to the outside of my eye. All right, don't forget to do your eyebrows. I'm going to pick up this brush here that has a spoolie on one end and a nice angled end, and I'm going to pick up some of my contour shade, and I'm going to line and fill in my brows. I'm going to line them along the bottom, following along that natural arch up here, and then drawing it out. I'm going to line the top. And then I'm going to flip the brush kind of vertically and just flick up to fill in some areas of my brow that are a little more sparse. I'm going to grab some brow wax. I'm just going to spritz a little bit of the setting spray inside, grab that spoolie and just rub that on top, kind of activate that brow wax and get it coated on your spoolie. Now I'm going to set my brows and kind of give them a nice fluffy finish, and it'll also help set them for the day. So I'm just gently patting and brushing up into my brows. All right. Don't forget to set your makeups. I like to spritz it on a perfector sponge and then come in and just lightly apply my setting spray all over, especially where I need that extra holding. And then let that dry. Good to go. If you want a little extra illumination, go ahead and grab some of our cream illuminator. We're going to pop that right up on the highest point of my cheekbones. We'll put some up here at the top of my brow and even above your brow just to really emphasize. Put a little bit down your nose. You can even put some on your lips if you want to add a little sheen or a little shimmer to your lips. Let me know what you think. I'm having fun with color today for sure. So if you want to get color matched or you want to do what I'm doing, I am having fun. If it looks like I'm having fun, I am. If you're interested in being a saint artist like me, just message me and we can talk about it. Our birthday party is coming up on January 15th, and that is a great time to sign up as an artist because we've got some fun things coming up.